New park, who dis? Yes, you read that right, a brand new Planet Coaster contest. Well, new if you're watching this as it comes out, if not, go away you silly bean. Actually, like this video, then go away. Thanks. Many of you were deeply saddened when a very Welsh park came to an end, which is completely understandable. But fear not, because we're not done with old Radyr Valley just yet, because great news, you are the new park designer. I know, quite the surprise. I'll be sticking around to guide you in the right direction, you know, force unnecessary restrictions on you like this is some sort of video game. Let us pretend many years have passed and it's time for our beloved Welsh park to get a complete retheme, and that just so happens to fall into your hands. All that's left is the shell of a once thriving theme park, and it's up to you to breathe new life into it. Okay, the details. All rides and coasters have been removed, although I've left you the dark ride just in case you want to do a simple retheme. If not, feel free to rip it out and start again, but the park must have a dark ride. It must also have at least one coaster, because I mean, who wants to go to a theme park without a coaster? The food complex, formerly known as Big Bite, is still standing because, well, it's a massive concrete building. But if you want to bring in a team to tear the whole thing down, be my guest. But once again, I'd be more than happy with just a simple retheme. Much the same with the park entrance. Due to its neutral theming, I'm more than happy for you to just give it a lick of paint. But if you want a brand new entrance, who am I to stop you? Unfortunately, the Swan is a listed building, meaning it stays where it is. But I'm excited to see how you integrate it into the new park. I'm not sure where you originate from, but please bear in mind we're in Wales. So I encourage you to keep all bilingual signage and add more where you see fit. Sorry to go all meta, but there's some important technical stuff we need to cover. Due to the nature of the contest and the involvement of TMTK, this is a PC only contest, soz. PC players, you will need the following DLCs to load the base park: Spooky, Adventure, Studios, Vintage, World's Fair, and Ghostbusters. There is also a fair amount of TMTK in the park, but I've made a collection to make the download easy. I recommend doing so through Steam rather than in-game. There is no strict piece count limit, but try to keep it under 50k for the sake of FPS. Bearing in mind Radyr Valley was only 23k, so it's entirely achievable. I'm looking at you, Nerdchacho. Speaking of other content creators, I'm afraid to say you've already got some tough competition. The following creators are already on board and raring to go: Bobbum80s, Death Fears None, Dolgadur, Jarrow Zero, Poetry Slam 78, Relamatep, Wix, and Winder TV. They will all be streaming their build process live on Twitch, so go and show your support. Links in description. Okay, them's the details. Time for those unnecessary restrictions, and they come in the form of specific rides and a park theme selected through interactive videos. Crikey, we truly are living in the future. Remember, once you choose an option, there's no going back, so choose wisely. Okay, well technically you can cheat and go back, but don't be a spoilsport. Our streamers will only get one shot, so do the honourable thing. Time for plot number 1. With all of the water treatment still in place, it makes sense to replace our log flume with another water ride. But what will it be? Do we go for the Cascade Coaster? All the speed of a roller coaster mixed with all the splash of a flume? A definite crowd pleaser, but how confident are you with building a custom compact coaster? Option 2 is the River Rapids. Much simpler to design, but with the width of the track, it's going to be a challenge to fit this into such a small plot. I know what I'd go for, but the choice is yours. So, what will it be? The Cascade Coaster or the River Rapids?